What's up, iPad Focus fam? Get ready for a high-octane breakdown because Apple is about to drop the mic on 2025 with their awe-dropping event. We're talking about the brand new iPhone 17 series, and trust us, this is set to be a massive leap forward. Apple has a history of setting the trends, and this year's showcase is promising to be a game-changer in design, technology, and those surprise announcements we all live for. But wait, there's more. We're diving into the wild world of finance with Jim Cramer's latest take on Apple Inc. The Mad Money host is sounding off on AAPL stock, and his insights might just surprise you, especially after a mixed performance this past year. Cramer believes Apple is back in favor and the stock is in fantastic shape. We'll break down exactly why he's so bullish right now. Next up, the earbuds everyone's buzzing about, the Apple AirPods Pro 3. Are they dropping tomorrow, or is it a 2026 release? We're digging into all the rumors, from potential health features and infrared cameras to design changes and that all-important price tag. Get ready for a deep dive into what could be Apple's most advanced earbuds yet. And finally, we're pulling together all the crucial details for tomorrow's massive iPhone 17 launch event. What can you expect from the iPhone 17, 17 Air, Pro, and Pro Max? We've got the scoop on specs, cameras, chips, and even those potential new tech-woven cases. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you don't miss a single update. Apple Event 2025, the future unveiled. The wait is nearly over, Apple enthusiasts. Prepare yourselves for the highly anticipated Apple awe-dropping Event 2025, where the tech giant is set to officially unveil the revolutionary iPhone 17 series. Apple has a proven track record of dictating global trends with its annual product launches, and this year's event is poised to be a monumental stride forward in terms of design, technological advancements, and unexpected revelations. The official schedule for the Apple awe-dropping event is set for Tuesday, September 9, 2025, commencing at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, PT, which translates to 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time IST. Following tradition, the keynote address will emanate from Apple's renowned headquarters in Cupertino, California, seamlessly blending a live presentation with meticulously produced video segments. Viewers worldwide will have multiple avenues to tune in, including Apple's official website, apple.com, the Apple TV app, and Apple's official YouTube channel, ensuring accessibility for millions across the globe. The forthcoming iPhone 17 lineup is rumored to feature an exciting array of models. The standard iPhone 17, the all-new ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air designed to replace the Plus model, the sophisticated iPhone 17 Pro, and the flagship iPhone 17 Pro Max. Key dates to mark are the announcement on September 9, 2025, pre-orders beginning on September 12, 2025, and global availability commencing September 19, 2025. Significant buzz surrounds the iPhone 17 Air, touted as the thinnest iPhone ever, boasting a 6.6-inch display within an incredibly light chassis. The standard iPhone 17 will see an increase to a 6.3-inch display, with the Pro models at 6.3 inches and the Pro Max at a substantial 6.9 inches. A major visual and functional overhaul is expected for the Pro models, featuring a completely redesigned rear camera island. Photography enthusiasts can anticipate the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max to be equipped with triple 48MP rear cameras, offering up to 8x optical zoom. Selfie camera technology is also set for an upgrade, reportedly jumping to 24MP, with Pro models potentially enabling 8K video recording with simultaneous front and rear camera usage. Under the hood, Apple will introduce its A19 chipset series, with the Pro variants featuring the A19 Pro chip, built on TSMC's cutting-edge 3nm process, promising significant leaps in performance and power efficiency. Battery capacities are also expected to improve across the lineup, with the Pro Max potentially housing a 5000 mAh battery. Expect a refined aesthetic with a mix of aluminum frames and glass backs. The iPhone 17 Air's ultra-slim profile, potentially as thin as 5.5, marks a bold design statement. Enhancements in screen brightness and durability are also anticipated, alongside the continued expansion of ESIM-only variants in more regions. Rumors also suggest the inclusion of vapor chamber cooling for enhanced performance during intensive tasks like gaming. All iPhone 17 series devices will launch with iOS 19, which is expected to be packed with advanced AI capabilities, robust privacy features, and seamless continuity functions. Furthermore, attendees can look forward to announcements regarding updated Apple Watch Series 11, a new Watch Ultra model, and redesigned AirPods Pro 3. The awe-dropping branding and the event's teaser campaign strongly hint at eye-popping reveals, possibly including new augmented reality features, an under-display Face ID system, or entirely novel color options. The introduction of the Air model signifies Apple's strategic push to integrate portability and power within a groundbreaking new design. The 2025 Apple event is more than just a smartphone launch. It represents a significant pivot in Apple's design philosophy and feature set. Prepare for impressive innovation, substantial hardware and software upgrades, and a digitally immersive launch experience befitting Apple's global reputation for spectacular events. Regardless of whether you're a dedicated tech aficionado, a casual user, or simply curious about what's next, the Apple Event 2025 is guaranteed to deliver awe-inspiring moments that will undoubtedly shape the trajectory of the tech industry for the upcoming year. Don't go anywhere, because what Jim Cramer has to say about Apple stock is absolutely wild. And stick around as we explore the much-anticipated AirPods Pro 3. Jim Cramer, Apple back in the good graces of Trump, AAPL stock in fantastic shape. Former hedge fund manager and beloved TV host Jim Cramer has once again thrown his support behind a longtime favorite, Apple Inc. AAPL, expressing strong optimism despite the stock's somewhat lackluster performance over the past year. Cramer kicked off his annual Mad Money fantasy football draft by doubling down on Apple, a move that might raise eyebrows given its recent trajectory. During his draft, Cramer acknowledged that Apple has been one of the worst performers in his fantasy football stock basket over the past year, noting a measly mid-single-digit gain that barely kept pace with the S&P 500. However, he remained steadfast, stating, "You know what? I'm not going to be easily shaken off Apple. That doesn't bother me. The stock's in fantastic shape." Cramer elaborated on his bullish stance during an appearance on CNBC's Mad Money, highlighting several key factors contributing to Apple's renewed strength. A significant point of optimism is the company's perceived return to favor with the Trump administration, particularly concerning legal developments tied to its lucrative partnership with Google. Cramer noted that the judiciary has not hindered Apple's ability to earn billions by making Google the default search engine on its devices. Despite a sluggish year-over-year performance, Apple has demonstrated remarkable resilience, staging a substantial comeback in recent months. Cramer pointed out, it's up over 41% from its April lows, underscoring the stock's ability to rebound amidst shifting market sentiments. Beyond favorable legal rulings and executive sentiment, Cramer cited a positive turnaround in Apple's core business operations, stating, "Apple's sales are growing again." He concluded that as long as Apple can maintain its market dominance and the financial benefits derived from its default search engine arrangement, the company's aggressive artificial intelligence roadmap can afford to take a temporary backseat. This renewed confidence is partly fueled by a recent U.S. court ruling that favored Apple and Alphabet Inc. GOOGL, preserving a $20 billion annual deal that designates Google as the default search engine across all Apple products. Senior tech analyst Dan Ives described this ruling as a monster win for Cupertino and a home run ruling for Google, effectively removing a significant financial overhang from both companies' stocks. Cramer echoed this sentiment, referring to the ruling as being of incredible importance for Apple. The implications of this ruling are substantial. Instead of potentially investing billions in developing its own AI infrastructure, similar to competitors relying on NVIDIA's chips, Apple can now leverage its partnership with Alphabet to integrate AI offerings and generate revenue from it. Cramer emphasized that this arrangement allows Apple to benefit financially while potentially deferring massive AI development costs. Apple shares closed Friday down 0.03% at $239.69, but saw a slight uptick of 0.15% in pre-market trading. While the stock score in iPad Focus's Edge stock rankings is less than stellar, its price trend remains favorable across short, medium, and long terms, suggesting underlying strength. Could Apple's next big leap be in audio? We're breaking down everything we know about the rumored AirPods Pro 3, and you won't believe the potential new features. AirPods Pro 3, tomorrow's launch or next year's surprise? As Apple gears up for its major event tomorrow, where the iPhone 17 series is expected to take center stage, attention is also turning to another highly anticipated product. The next generation of Apple's premium wireless earbuds, the AirPods Pro 3. These have not seen a significant upgrade in 3 years, and rumors suggest they could be packed with groundbreaking new health features that might even surpass current models. Last year saw Apple introduce the AirPods 4 and a variant with active noise cancellation, bringing this premium feature to a more accessible price point. Now, speculation is rampant that the AirPods Pro 3 could feature a redesigned aesthetic for both the earbuds and their charging case, alongside advanced health tracking capabilities and even infrared sensors, potentially making them Apple's most sophisticated earbuds to date. The crucial question remains, will they debut tomorrow, or are we looking at a 2026 release? The official Apple event is confirmed for Tuesday, September 9th. While the iPhone 17 is the main draw, the AirPods Pro 3 are widely expected to be part of the lineup. This expectation gained traction in February when Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reported that the AirPods Pro 3 were months away from launch, strongly hinting at a September 2025 release alongside the new iPhones, aligning with Apple's historical pattern of unveiling new earbuds during its autumn keynotes. However, conflicting reports emerged in May and June. Supply chain analyst Ming-Kai Kuo suggested in May that AirPods may not see significant updates until 2026, indicating a potential delay for the AirPods Pro 3, possibly due to the integration of infrared cameras. Similarly, a leaked investor note from analyst Jeff Pu in June also pointed towards a 2026 launch for the AirPods Pro 3, with a lighter version of the AirPods Max potentially following in 2027. Despite these conflicting forecasts, Gurman has not indicated any change to his earlier prediction, and recent discoveries of AirPods Pro 3 references within the code of the first iOS 26 developer beta by MacRumors contributor Steve Moser further fuel the possibility of an imminent launch. Pricing remains speculative, but given Apple's typical pricing strategy for its premium earbuds, the AirPods Pro 3 are unlikely to deviate drastically from previous generations. The AirPods Pro 2 launched at £249 and saw a price reduction to £229 with the USB-C case update. It's plausible that the Pro 3 could revert to the £249 price point or even increase slightly to £279, especially if the iPhone 17 lineup also experiences a price hike. For context, the base AirPods 4 cost £129, and the ANC version is £279, while the AirPods 3 were priced at £169. Rumors suggest a significant design overhaul for the AirPods Pro 3. Mark Gurman previously mentioned a new design and a faster H3 chip for improved active noise cancellation. A patent filed by Apple in October 2023 hinted at changes to touch controls, potentially allowing for vertical adjustments like volume control even while wearing gloves. While the overall aesthetic is expected to remain similar, the signature white AirPods with short stems, subtle design refinements are likely. The charging case is almost certain to feature USB-C connectivity and may adopt design elements from the fourth-generation charging case, possibly including Bluetooth 5.4 support for reduced latency. The most exciting aspect lies in the potential new features. Beyond enhanced audio quality and active noise cancellation, the AirPods Pro 3 could incorporate advanced health and fitness tracking. Following the lead of the Beats Powerbeats Pro 2, they might include in-ear heart rate monitoring for workouts, as suggested by Mark Gurman. Additionally, research into in-ear temperature sensors is ongoing. The most significant rumored feature, potentially driving any delay, is the inclusion of infrared cameras. These cameras could unlock new AI-powered features, spatial computing experiences, and enhanced spatial audio, or even enable gesture-based controls. However, it remains uncertain if this technology will debut in the Pro 3 or a subsequent model. For those who can't wait, the current AirPods Pro 2 offer impressive sound and noise cancellation, with touch controls and a significant £50 discount currently available, matching their lowest ever price. Tomorrow's Apple event is packed. We're wrapping up with a final rundown of everything you need to know about the iPhone 17 launch, so you're fully prepped. iPhone 17 event tomorrow, your ultimate pre-launch guide. Get ready, tech enthusiasts. Apple's much-anticipated event is just around the corner, scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, September 9th, and it's widely expected to be the stage for the grand unveiling of the iPhone 17 series. While Apple keeps its official announcements under wraps, history suggests this September keynote is always where the new iPhone lineup makes its debut. The event is set to kick off at 6 p.m. BST/1 p.m. EST/10 a.m. PST and will be live-streamed on both YouTube and the Apple TV app. A select group of press and guests will also be present for a live experience. Looking at Apple's past release cycles, we can anticipate pre-orders for the iPhone 17 series to commence on Friday, September 12th, with general availability expected to follow on September 19th. This timeline provides a clear roadmap for when consumers can get their hands on the latest Apple devices. The standout revelation for the iPhone 17 series is expected to be the new iPhone 17 Air, touted as Apple's thinnest iPhone ever, potentially measuring between 5.5 and 6. This incredibly slim design is rumored to be achieved through reworked internals, incorporating new battery technology and a vapor chamber cooling system. In a surprising shift, the Pro models might be moving away from titanium in favor of traditional aluminum, and could feature a distinctive horizontal camera bar, reminiscent of Google's Pixel design. Display technology is also getting a significant upgrade across the board. The base model iPhone 17 is rumored to finally adopt 120Hz ProMotion and LTPO OLED panels, features previously exclusive to the Pro models. Additionally, there's talk of a new anti-reflective glass coating, although its inclusion is subject to last-minute changes. Camera systems are set for a major leap, particularly on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which could feature 48MP sensors on all rear lenses and support for 8K video recording along with dual recording capabilities. The front-facing selfie camera is also expected to receive an upgrade to 24MP across all models. Internally, the A19 chips are set to power the new devices, promising improved thermal management, RAM upgrades, and faster charging speeds of up to 35W. Wireless charging is also expected to see a boost to 25W with Qi 2.2 support. Connectivity-wise, the iPhone 17 Air might incorporate Apple's in-house C1 modem, known for its efficiency, potentially aiding in slimming down the internal components. As a move towards greater efficiency and design consolidation, the SIM tray could be phased out, at least on the Air model, with eSIM-only variants becoming the norm. Consumers can also anticipate new tech-woven cases, suggesting a potential successor to the fine-woven material. Beyond the iPhones, the Apple Watch Series 11 is expected to receive incremental updates, including a more efficient S11 chip and a cautious step towards blood pressure monitoring, likely limited to hypertension alerts. The Series 11 will run on watchOS 26, featuring AA-powered workout coaching and other minor enhancements. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is also slated for similar minor upgrades, including the new chip and health features. Lastly, the AirPods Pro 3 are finally due for a refresh, potentially including heart rate and temperature sensing capabilities, improved audio powered by a new H-series chip, upgraded active noise cancellation, a refined design, and more accurate Find My tracking. Regarding pricing, Apple typically aims to avoid year-on-year increases for its flagship phones. Current U.S. pricing starts at $799 for the iPhone 16 and $999 for the iPhone 16 Pro. However, due to rising component costs and potential tariffs, the base iPhone 17 could see a slight increase, starting around $850, with the rumored iPhone 17 Air positioned around $899, potentially replacing the Plus model. Price increases for the Pro models are less expected, but the overall pricing landscape remains subject to Apple's final decisions. That's a wrap on all the breaking Apple news. But before you go, let's hit you with a lightning-fast recap of today's top stories and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on all the incredible Apple news. We covered the massive iPhone 17 launch event, Jim Cramer's bullish outlook on AAPL stock, the exciting potential of the AirPods Pro 3, and a final deep dive into everything you need to know for tomorrow's iPhone 17 reveal. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to iPad Focus for all your Apple updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, follow us on our socials for behind-the-scenes content and more tech insights. Let us know in the comments which Apple announcement you're most excited about.